You won't believe the story behind the upper rank trade demon, Akaza. Before becoming a demon, his name was Haikujai, born to a sickly father in the slums of Edo, which is aka for ghetto. He was born in the ghetto of Edo. Haikujai loved his father so much, but he could not afford medications for his illness. So he began pickpocketing the people of Edo. Unfortunately for him, he was caught 3 times. The magistrate would beat him and marked him with tattoos, threatening to cut off his arms next time he was caught, referring to him as the demon child. Upon returning home after his third beating, a villager informed him that his father had hung himself after hearing that he had been arrested. In a letter he left Hakujai, he stated he wanted him to live an honest life and he wouldn't take medicine if it was earned by dishonest means. With his criminal tattoos and no home to return to, Hakujai was finally banished from Edo. Devastated by the loss of his father and angry at the society he lived where he could not afford the medicines for his father, he would often pick up fights with people and beat them up. One day, after nearly killing 7 men, he was approached by the owner of a local dojo. Pleased by the man's cheerful attitude, Hakujai challenged him to a fight, but lost. After being defeated by Kenzo, the owner of the local dojo, he would take him under his wing to take care of his sick daughter, Yuki. Now, Yuki's mom, who was her previous caretaker, drowned herself to death due to stress. Damn. Now, Kenzo had to do a lot of manual labor. He had to work different jobs just to keep the family afloat, while Hakujai was tasked with taking care of his daughter. Hakujai, who was already used to taking care of his father, had no problem or difficulties attending to Yuki. But it felt kind of awkward when she burst into tears randomly. At a time when she burst into tears, unknown to him, he motivated her by telling her that there will be a next year, so that they will go together to see a fireworks show. One day, after running an errand, Hakujai discovered that Yuki has been forced out of Kenjo's dojo by the heir of a nearby dojo. But he didn't stop there. He also wanted Kenzo's land for himself and was the reason behind Kenzo not having any students before Hakujai. Now this made Kenzo and Hakujai very pissed. So they went to the dojo and began fighting everyone. After defeating 9 people, Hakujai made them promise never to try such thing again. But the heir would not take no for an answer. As a last resort, he took a sword and swung it at Hakujai to kill him. But Hakujai used a bell technique and broke the sword into 2. Members of the rival dojo were so amazed by the technique that they took their loss, decided to apologize for the mistake of their heir, and promised never to get involved with Kenzo or anything that relates to him, including his dojo and his land. Now fast forward 2 years into the future. Hakujai, him, is now 18 years old and Yuki's health has improved. It's improved so much that she could now walk, stand, move on her own, and even do house chores. Hakujai continued training as a pupil of Kenzo of the Shoryu style, and the dojo began to grow. Now, on a fateful day, Kenzo offered Hakujai his daughter to be his bride and also for him to take over his dojo. That doesn't come as a surprise. I would have done the same thing if I was him. Now Hakujai, who was surprised, agreed to take his daughter as his bride and take over the dojo, but he vowed within himself to protect them both from every and all harms. Now why does anime like giving villains such a sad background? I seriously don't get it. Now Hakujai took Yuki to a festival, kind of like a date, I guess. And there Yuki told him about her past and asked if it was really okay with him since he wants to get married to her. And Hakuja confirmed. He said, "Yeah, your past don't matter. I'm a real man," giving her hope that he really loves her and the past doesn't really matter to him. Of Muzan now. Now he came to investigate, thinking that it was a demon that does such an act, but was quite disappointed finding out that he was a human. So he decided to offer him a chance to become a demon, to make him one of the upper ranked demon. He accepted. It was at his lowest point. He lost his father, lost his bride, lost everything he lived for. He practically had no will to live. So what is there again? He accepted, and that's how he became a demon. But not just any demon, an upper moon demon. Hakuji has now become a demon and is now known as Akaza. Um, Becoming a demon means you lose all your memories as a human, which he was no exception to it. Now, the only thing driving him was the desire to become stronger, and that made him one of Muzawa's favorite upper moon, or one of his favorite demons. So he would send him on special missions, like searching for the blue lily. But Akaza has one rule: he doesn't touch women. And Muzawa accepted to let him be due to the fact that he's getting strong and he's one of his favorites. But he would tease him from time to time to drop that code. He's a demon. He practically eats human flesh to survive. So why discriminate against it? Besides, men and women are equal. Isn't this sexism? During his years as a demon, Akaza battled multiple Hashiras, and what drives him to become stronger is that he loves to fight the strong. So with each battle with a Hashira, he would offer them a chance to become a demon, but they will always reject him each and every single time. And with every rejection, gave him a kind of confusion. Like, why would anyone stay human? He had forgotten how it was to feel human. And that's how we come to the end of the backstory of Akaza. If I'm to go any further, I'm going to give you some spoilers, and you don't want that.